Smash Ultimate has been out for 5 years, wow that makes me feel old, and has been sharing the throne with Melee as the most popular competitive platform fighter in the last half decade or so. However, there's a new kid on the block, Rivals 2, and personally, I am very, very excited for it. And in my opinion, I think that this game will be a better platform fighter than Smash Ultimate. Here's why. The first and most obvious reason is the connection. Honestly, the poor internet connection is what prompted me to quit playing Ultimate. Rivals 2 will not have that problem. It will be smooth, like butter, I have no doubt, and that is one of my most anticipated features. Secondly, the game will receive updates. Smash players, I feel you guys. Steve has been dominating the meta since his release. He has an overtuned moveset and a very frustrating, campy playstyle. And honestly, I wish Sakurai would just rise up and make a few adjustments. You know, buff some of the bad characters like Ganon, Kirby, DDD, Little Mac, and then nerf some of the top tiers like Joker, Aegis, Steve, Game & Watch, Sonic. And this will make the gap between the best and the worst just a little bit smaller. But that'll never happen. In Rivals 2, we won't have to worry about that for a long time. There will be no broken characters. There won't be a group of 3 fighters dominating top 8s. Just like Rivals 1, I think the characters will be a lot more balanced and tournaments will have an extensive amount of variety. Thirdly, the matchmaking system will be much better. No more Elite Smash, no more fighting against people who are way better than you or fighting against people who are way worse than you. You'll be consistently matched up with people who are around your skill level, which I think is a good thing. It makes the game more enjoyable, especially as you see yourself progress up the ranks. However, I do hope there's an unranked option as well, and this is all based around the assumption that the Rivals team doesn't mess with the current system, which I don't think they will, but you never know. Fourthly, the tech in Rivals 2 is much more advanced. This is both a good thing and a bad thing. It is good for the competitive scene. It makes the skill ceiling much higher, which will be both fun to watch and fun to get better in. Unfortunately, it could be a turnoff for more casual players, but I think with the skill-based matchmaking, it won't be an issue. Fifthly, the game isn't owned by Nintendo. Dan Fernassi loves his game and the people who play it. He will be there to facilitate its development and encourage community-based participation. We have seen how caring he was about the first Rivals community, so it wouldn't be a far stretch to say that his love won't go away because of the new game. Contrast that with Nintendo, who directly meddles with the competitive scene, World Tour, and always throws a hissy fit over copyright nonsense. It's good to see a developer who cares about his game and the community around it. Sixthly, the game isn't owned by Nintendo Part 2. Because it isn't a Nintendo-owned game, Rivals 2 will most likely be available on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and potentially the Switch. You aren't gatekept by having a Nintendo system to play an amazing platform fighter. Lastly, on average, the characters are more unique. No Echo Fighters, we won't have 10 billion Fire Emblem characters, 10 characters, each with their own unique playstyle and movement. Further, I think that the characters are much more well designed than in Smash Ultimate. They each have a way to manipulate the field or their opponent in a way that is unique to them, allowing for endless combos, mix-ups, and ledge traps, depending on where it is at the time. Think of Steve's blocks, except every character has that, but each character has a different version of it. I really like it. Comment down below your favorite features of Rivals 2, and I look forward to making more content and playing the game. Peace.